So everybody knows how amazing Ghost Rider is. No arguments here. I think he's fantastic. We're going to showcase how good he is on stage 50 of Kang. I'm not sure if I actually ever made a video about this, but I do this clear very often, and I really enjoy it. So I wanted to showcase it for you guys because it's fun, and he's really good at it. And yeah, it's dope. But I also want to use this as a chance to build up a comparison because of Scarlet Witch. She just came out, and I see a lot of people saying she's not good for World Boss. And I'm like, what's up with that? Because she is good for World Boss. Now, there is one way in which she's not good for World Boss. And we'll get to that. But, you know, in the meantime, she's actually not bad. Right? She's actually not bad. And if she can be in the same breath as Ghost Rider in a comparison like that, I think that's a pretty good place to be. You know? And the thing with Ghost Rider is, some people will say, oh, but Ghost Rider's a native tier 1 character. Sure. He's native tier 1. He's cheaper tier 4 for sure than she is. But on the other hand, he is seasonal uniform. So if you missed him, sayonara, you're going to have to wait another like 6 months or something like that until the end of Halloween, essentially, or the beginning of Halloween, whatever, like mid-October, right? So we're in May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, 5 months, dude. 5 months. So in the meantime, could you pick up someone like Scarlet Witch? Yeah, you could. Does she do a lot of the same things that Ghost Rider does? Actually, she does. She actually does do a lot of the same things that Ghost Rider does. And she can actually allow you, if you have Ghost Rider already, to move him to a pure PvP build, which is very nice considering he has that very PvP-oriented artifact. I screwed that up just now by instant canceling the tier 3. I should not have done that. That was a mistake. Damn. All right, well, that's okay. Mistakes happened. I want to show you guys the during the sword phase if we don't get hit here. Okay, yeah. There's 2 ways to sort of skip the sword phase and save a bunch of time. The first way is to just tank it with Ghost Rider's artifact. Just get hit by the sword and just tank it. The second way is what I did because my artifact already triggered earlier in the fight, and that is to press the co-op skill. Press the co-op skill right before Kang hits you. There's going to be a purple circle that appears under you, and then Kang's going to drop on you. The only annoying thing, really the only annoying thing about playing Ghost Rider in... Oh, I shouldn't have done that either. The only annoying part about playing Ghost Rider against Kang is he gets guard broken by Kang's purple attack. That's truly the only bad part. This is not the best run. It's a little sloppy here, but I was excited to show you guys this, so pardon me. All right, we're gonna play a little bit safe here. He does do a shit ton of damage, so we have to play a little bit safe. But they did also make this fight a little bit easier because you can now continue to deal damage for a lot longer. Like, he doesn't have an invincibility at 8 bars anymore, so you often get down to 7 or 6, sometimes even 5 bars. If you're on a lower stage, you can just straight up one-shot him. You should also move ahead of time to when you're in this last phase to force that purple, you know, those 2 purple squares to go somewhere else rather than being in the middle where they hit you while you're DPSing him. So a minute 38. That's not my fastest run. I could probably do it like 10-15 seconds faster. I did goof up a couple of rotations, but that was quite good, right? That was quite good. All right, now let's see. So that's 3:22 is the time. Now we're going to do the exact same stage. And this is what's nice about Scarlet Witch. She isn't available for a lot of World Boss stages. That's her main problem. She's available for the second lowest number of stages overall. I believe only Jean Grey is available for fewer stages, which I'm not going to lie, that's pretty bad. But on the plus side, we're going to use Ronin Lead plus Satana for the elemental damage. Oh, we have to give her a tier 4 here. A tier 4 striker. We're going to go ahead and give her Thor as a tier 4 striker. Really good striker for her, FYI. And then we're going to give her this team here. Like, if we look really quickly at the ranking, it's not great. If you look at... let me just disable this here. So we look at all of the characters, and obviously, like, the speed-type females are at the top there. I mean, Captain Marvel is honestly her biggest comparator. I don't have Captain Marvel tier 4, but Captain Marvel tier 4, if you're talking purely for World Boss, that's a great argument to why you'd tier 4 Captain Marvel over Scarlet Witch. However, I didn't want to make this argument because I don't have Captain Marvel tier 4 to test, but I haven't seen any content. I haven't seen anyone clearing stage 50 of Kang with Scarlet Witch, with Captain Marvel, whereas I can do it with Scarlet Witch, right? So that's why I decided to compare it with Ghost Rider, because I can do it with Ghost Rider, right? Now, Ghost Rider, he's available for 26 stages. That's not 33 or 35, but it's still pretty good. 26. It's a little bit more than the average. But then you have goddamn Scarlet Witch down here at 16. Sorry, not Jean Grey. She's tied with Jean Grey for the second lowest number of stages, but they're with Adam Warlock. Now, saying Jean Grey is bad for World Boss is kind of a weird statement because she's actually really strong for World Boss if you give her like a Brilliant Rage or a Brilliant Judgment. It's just that she sucks because she's only available for like 5 stages, right? Like, you're not really going to tier 4 Jean Grey to fight Null, Mephisto, and Ultron. So you're really just looking at these last few bosses where she's available for just over 10 stages. So on the one hand, Scarlet Witch, very few stages for World Boss. But on the other hand, the stages that she is available for, she claps. And this is one of them. So yeah, that's what I want to showcase. This is stage 50 of Kang, which until now on my account, it's really only held down by Ghost Rider. And Ghost Rider, obviously, amazing. I didn't think he would have this much competition for this stage. So yeah, while I still think, spoiler alert, that Ghost Rider is better for this stage, particularly because he has the immortality artifact. Like, it's hard to compete with that, you know? It's hard to compete with how good that one is for defensive sake, that you can just play really recklessly and always have that in your back pocket. Scarlet Witch is no slouch either, and she's really, really easy to play. Like, Ghost Rider does require some attention to be paid. That's something I'm actually trying to master that I just actually pulled off in the video. Which is to use the jump back portion of her tier 3 to dodge some of Kang's attacks. Very similar to the way you can use, and I'm going to try to hear. I didn't get it. I was a little bit early. You can use Cable's. You can use Cable's tier 3 to dodge some of Kang's attacks. So that's about 10 to 12 seconds slower than Ghost Rider. Again, not bad at all. In my opinion, not bad at all. We're going to pop the tier 3 here. Might be a little excessive, but we do want the AoE. We want to get rid of those stupid things as fast as we didn't get rid of that one. That's crazy. There it is. And we're back in it. 333. We don't have the tier 3 up yet, so we did kind of sacrifice that to get through that faster, but that's okay. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to pop the tier 3 and then charge this up, and then do these two, and then do this. Dodge that, because that would have killed us. That would have been really ugly. The butterflies help us charge the... All right, we're going to play this one safe. We talked about, you know, the sword thing already. Wow, super slow. So yeah, you do lose a little bit of time here. It's kind of annoying, I know. If I had the co-op skill up, I would have done the co-op trick. Didn't have it. It's okay. You can also sometimes jump a little bit too far if you're not careful with her tier 3, so you do want to make sure you're pretty close to whoever it is you're fighting. I have no idea what he's doing right now. Oh, he's just gonna do the slam next turn. There it is. Next turn, next attack. All right. So we only have about a minute left until this is slower than the Ghost Rider run. That's all right. I think we can make it, or at least we can make it competitive here. Okay. Gonna miss a rotation here, sadly. All right. That's okay. It was just bad timing between what he was doing and what I was doing. That was good that she jumped that way because he's gonna come into the middle in a second here for this shit. Yeah. Now, this is risky. Oh, okay. Not what I wanted to do, but for some reason she positioned herself over there. So we kind of have to just respect the positioning. He is going to do the slam again in a second. So you got to be careful. Okay. So we're at the Ghost Rider time now. This, again, is not the best run for Scarlet, just like it wasn't the best run for Ghost Rider, but it's all right. It's better to show you guys a average run than anything else. What is he doing? What is he doing? Why did he go to the middle? That's so weird. I've never seen him do that before. I usually finish this in about a minute with about a minute left, not in a minute. So this is a little bit slower. All right, we're gonna do this to dodge that. Ooh, really nice burst damage at the end. Yeah, this is a lot closer to a minute. Okay, yeah, we got some really nice damage there at the end to stack. So, yeah. Very nice. And we're... Okay, and we're done. Holy shit. So yeah, she ends up being about 45 seconds slower than Ghost Rider. I probably could have cleaned that up. Again, I probably could have cleaned up the Ghost Rider run. So yeah, I'm not saying she's faster than Ghost Rider. That's definitely not the point of the video. But the point of the video is she's not far off. She's not far off from Ghost Rider. She certainly has a comparable team up. Like, obviously, Satana being a premium uniform in the sense of being, like, whatever, paywall, seasonal. Obviously, that's super annoying. But that's comparable, I guess, to Ghost Panther. I don't know if it's an exact comparison. And then Robbie, yeah, you need the uniform, you need the artifact. It's kind of similar to Ronin, kind of. But then again, Ronin and Satana have a bit more flexibility in terms of who they buff compared to Robbie, who basically only buffs Ghost Rider. So in terms of the overall team cost, it's sort of up in the air. But yeah, I did want to cover this because, oh, Blink-182, nice. Yeah, the builds are similar. I've got 16 Odin's Blessings on her. And then on Ghost Rider, we've got 20 Odin's Blessings with the additional ones for... So actually, Ghost Rider has a better build. And he's higher ranked, too. Yeah, he does have a better build. God damn. We got Power of Angry Hulk Stage 12. We got a 6-star artifact. It's the wrong, whatever, typing or instinct. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect his damage. Well, actually... You could argue it would add like a few percentage points of fire damage because it would add more, anyways, because of Robbie Reyes' artifact conversion. Mighty Rage, and then of course for her it's also a Mighty Rage. I believe it's a 160 as well. Yes, they both have the lowest rolled proc. She has a 6-star artifact with the right instinct, which has, you know, really market increase on the percentage there, 2020. And then yeah, I guess I could ramp her damage more by giving her 4 mind damage Odin's Blessings. However, after testing her with a judgment and being unhappy with the results, I don't know how much that would really help. Like, I know Satana is a good support because of her artifact and because of the elemental damage, and she does have only a little bit of elemental damage. I believe she has like 35%. Yeah. So I'm assuming that those mind damage Odin's Blessings would be really good. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Again, it was weird that the judgment performance was not very good compared to Rage. It was kind of strange. But maybe with those, she would be even closer to Ghost Rider. But yeah, in my opinion, that is really good. Obviously, it matters to you what stages she's available for, maybe. But if you're just cruising through specific stages or you're looking for specific characters, maybe she fits what you need. The only sort of downside, obviously, that we haven't really talked much about is the fact that her ally is Other, which is just terrible for World Boss. If she was human or if she was mutant, she would be available for so many more stages, and it would be much more comparable in value to Ghost Rider. Despite the fact that she's native tier 2 because it's not seasonal. But yeah, being Other, having one ability that's useless in Chaos Magic really puts her at a massive disadvantage compared to a human that also has the most popular ability in the game for World Boss stages. So yeah. Anywho, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Scarlet Witch. I'm still debating whether to do a second video on this clown because level 80 did not help. And he is so bad for PvP, but yeah, it is what it is. Thanks so much for watching the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Smash the like button if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.